now you probably cannot see me. I don't know if I turn around. So I've come down to Seven Sisters Cliffs in Sussex. I've been here quite a few times. The weather report looks to be good. If I flip the camera around, these clouds should be gone within an hour. Just bumped into another photographer over there. So obviously I've got the right idea of the weather, hopefully, or we're both wrong. A lot of people come out here to do nighttime photography as well because there's no light pollution around here, which is good. Because as you can see, we're out in the middle of nowhere. There we go. This is what we're going to be photographing today. So the tallest cliff there, I've been up to the top of that a couple of weeks ago. And in the far distance, that's Belatute, the lighthouse. Been there. Around the corner from there is another lighthouse, which I've been to. I've been to this exact location another time at high tide. If I'm correct, then the sun should be rising there, which means I can photograph the cliffs without the sun in the shot. Right, so there I've got my GoPro doing a time lapse. To my left, they are the famous Coast Guard cottages. We'll have a look at those a bit later. It is important to stay comfortable when you're taking photographs, otherwise your creativity levels can go downhill very quickly. So some of the most recent additions to my camera bag aren't photography related, but they're more comfort. So I've had this for a while. This is my thermos flask. It's 1 degree Celsius out here at the moment, so you've got to stay warm. So I've got a cup of tea in there. I've also got a mat to sit on, which you can probably just see back here. And inside the camera bag, I've got some headache tablets, because I've been out on a shoot before all day, not drunk enough water, got a banging headache, and then I just can't take photographs anymore. So the sun is still not here. I don't know if it's coming up today. The other photographer is still here. You can see him in the background. It's quite far away though. There she is. Now the camera's steamed up quite a bit, it's on the ground, so a little bit of condensation on it, so hopefully you can see me. I've taken my camera off the tripod, I've switched to a longer lens, and I'm just going to be shooting handheld from this point onwards. I'm going to move on and find another location. Cameras, not enough hands. Full gear, no idea, eh? Right, well I've worked up a bit of a sweat coming up this hill. But it's worth it. I've been here before, and last time I was here it was a bit further up the hill behind me actually. And when I came in October, the sun rose right there behind Belatute. Which was inconvenient for what I wanted, but hey, I'm back here. I'm going to say this on camera. Hopefully I've got the shots in the bag today and I will not have to revisit this location. Me crossing my fingers with gloves on. Right, we've got everything. I'm going to go back down here, take a left, and we should actually get the view of the cottages. As I've already shown you, I've got the DJI Osmo on me for walking footage. I've got the GoPro for time lapses and walkthroughs, and I've got my Canon for taking the photographs. One day, if I ever get a drone, which I won't tell my wife about, it will just one day appear and just say, "Oh honey, did you buy a drone?" No? Don't know what you're talking about. That's not my drone. Anyway, I'm not sure where it's going to go. The point is, as long as carrying all of your equipment doesn't stifle your creativity, then that's fine. But sometimes I think, oh, can I be bothered to get the camera out to take a picture of this? Photographs when you put your camera on a tripod are very slow and considered, and that's important for landscape photography. But sometimes when I've got the shot in the bag, put the tripod away and I just shoot handheld, because it allows you to get creative, take the low shots, take the high shots, and just sometimes you can't put a tripod in a place. Anyway, we're talking about drones, weren't we? Drone would be awesome. Get a DJI Mavic. DJI, if you're watching, send me a Mavic. Now, down here is Hope Gap, which is also another good location, but it's low tide today, so it's not ideal for what I normally shoot. If you do come down here, this is a pretty good vantage point. Won't keep that in. There's a lady down there with some binoculars, and when I'm out shooting landscapes at sunrise and sunset, I often see people with binoculars. I don't get it. Why not buy a camera? I think binoculars are like a digital camera without a memory card in it. If they're out to see some wildlife, why not take a record of it? What are they going to do? They're going to go to the pub afterwards and say, "I saw the rarest eagle ever down at Seven Sisters." I don't know, then I can't show anybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching my short video about photographing Seven Sisters. Bye for now.